So you want to attain the explosive strength of a freak, to be able to easily do pull-ups to your waist, or maybe you want to be able to do 5 or 6 back claps in one rep. Whatever it may be, this is the ultimate guide to get you there. Let's get into it. Number 1, the most important step to attaining this level of strength is by effective programming. What will suffice in this case is by ensuring you're doing at least 2 explosive pull and push workouts. But if you want to accelerate your results, you can do 4 explosive workouts. The next step is the structure of your workouts. You want to perform a maximum of 5 to 6 exercises, and you can either perform this in a set-by-set fashion or follow a cycle-based scheme. In my opinion, it doesn't matter too much, but if you want to switch it up a bit, if you're doing 4 explosive workouts, you can have 2 focus on sets and the other 2 workouts performed cycled. Now it's a matter of what exercises you should do. Let's keep this very simple. You can focus on purely bodyweight exercises or use weighted variations if you have access to it. Let's dive into the top push exercises you should focus on. First is plyo or clapping push-ups. Take note, you should focus on performing these reps as cleanly as possible without much kip while getting as much air time also. The next is explosive dips and straight butt dips. With these 2 exercises, again, don't cheat yourself, perform them with strict form but with urgency. Lastly, you'd also want to include some form of Superman or Kukai push-up if you have the strength. If you don't, take any variation of a push-up and focus on getting air time by performing it as a plyometric or do it as fast as possible. For the pull exercises, the most important exercise would be the high pull-up. Essentially, take the technique of a muscle-up by pulling up diagonally and as hard as you can. Additionally, the next best exercise would be strict pull-ups. Completely remove the diagonal momentum and pull up from a straight dead hang as high as you can. Lastly, we have the Australian pull-up, which can be done plyometrically or as explosive and as fast as you can. That's it. These 3 exercises are the only ones you need to become an explosive freak in the pull-up department. When structuring your workout, simply change the style of your grip position, either going close or wide, and performing each mentioned exercise. The next step from here would be how to perform any of these exercises. When training explosively with calisthenics, you don't want to train to failure. I found that focusing on really good form and technique from the start contributed to faster results. So the goal here is to set a target rep range where you think you can perform the exercises as cleanly and as explosively as possible. Remember, we're not trying to stimulate muscle hypertrophy here. We want to get from point A to point B as efficiently as possible without compromising form. When you start to feel your strength to decline or your air time to fall, rest, get on to the next set, and focus on doing it perfectly again. Lastly, we have the rest periods. We should treat this as if we were training like a powerlifter. After a really good and clean set or exercise, rest about 3 to 5 minutes until you have caught your breath, and then go as hard as you can again. Other things I should mention is that perseverance and consistency is key here. If your goal is to be able to do the muscle up or a back clap push up, nothing will beat tenacity. If you're truly training as hard as you can and doing so effectively, it's impossible to not achieve your goals. So remember, when it starts to getting difficult or you feel the urge to quit, that's your sign to keep going. It's a test. With all that being said, if you guys want to take the guesswork out of all this, we still have free spots open in our program, so get in quickly. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.